there, and welcome to Rose Sky Tarot. Now, this reading is for Cancer for the 31st of December 2018. Now, this is a general reading, so may not suit everyone, but hopefully, there's a message in here just for you. Enjoy! Okay, let's have a look at these cards. Now, we have the Emperor, and we have the Five of Cups, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Cups and Seven of Pentacles are in reverse. And these cards came from the bottom of the deck, and I'm going to use them as an indicator of what the larger reading is going to be about. So, is there someone in your life that is like a father figure? That you feel protected and loved? That you feel that, they're a very logical person, that they think things through and, they're very passionate about what they're doing. But, they're in control and they're confident. And it's just someone that, you feel that you can be vulnerable with, feel comfortable with. And in looking at the Five of Cups in reverse, is there something that, if we were to look at this card upright, it would be about a loss, of losing more than you've retained. But the thing is that this is in reverse. So you may have experienced this loss, but you're having great difficulty in moving on from it. You're not letting go, and it's something that's going round and round in your head. Now, could the loss be this person? That this person is someone that you looked up to and someone that you would go to for, love and comfort and protection. He maybe have been your go-to guy, but there's been a loss there. There's been mourning that you're not allowing to happen. You can't get yourself over the past, and it could be that, it's maybe not been the best ending, because it's also something that you're feeling sorry about, and that maybe you're beating yourself up about the way things happened. And in moving on to the Seven of Pentacles, did you maybe try to create a connection there? Because this is a Cups card. So this is about your love and, the connection there. So maybe the connection that you wanted wasn't something that happened. And, in looking at the Seven of Pentacles, this is about something not working out. It's about being disappointed, about trying to securing something that just evaded you. So it looks as though this person here is something that, or a person that you've lost, and you're finding it very difficult to get over. Let's put these over at the side. Okay. Oh, messed up my cards. There we go. Right. Now we have the Seven of Swords in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse, and the Five of Wands. Now, is there something that you've done or a plan that you've put in place, or are you trying to, inform or, become knowledgeable about something? But the thing is that, is there maybe some deception? Or are you, doing something that maybe in another's view could be wrong in their eyes? And it could be that this is something that becomes well known, that you have been caught trying to, either rescue or take something. And moving on to the King of Swords in reverse, have you maybe been very unfeeling about your methods? Have you put a plan in place and you don't really care about the people that would be involved, or the people that, would be affected mentally by this? And in moving on to the Five of Wands, this could be something that provokes an argument. There could be a lot of strong personalities here, people that are on an equal basis. There's no leader. And it could be that you are trying to take something in a backhanded way, in a quite a cruel way. And maybe you're just not being sympathetic to somebody else's needs. And it's caused a lot of disagreement. Because there could be a lot of strong personalities here. And it's caused a great argument. Now, I'm moving on to the Six of Wands here, and the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the King of Pentacles. Now, could it be that whatever it was that you were arguing about, whatever it was that you wanted in your life and would go to any measure to get it, is it something that maybe you received, something you achieved this goal? And it's something that is publicly acknowledged. So this is something that you actually were successful in doing. Whatever this battle was, you won. And moving on to the Queen of Cups, was this maybe an illusion? You may felt that you won, but did you really? Because this is about illusion. It's about retreating into a fantasy. Something that you really wanted, something that you'd given your heart to, but it was an illusion. So it could be that the thing that you won was something that you really wanted, but it wasn't really based in reality. It was a false achievement. And then moving on to the King of Pentacles. This was something that you really did want. It would have brought quality to your life. And again, this is, a king card. So it could be that this was a person that was practical and, had great value in your life. And you thought you'd won this person. You gave your heart to this person, but it wasn't what you thought it was. Did this person give you the impression that they were yours, that they were going to give you a quality life, but it was a figment of imagination? Maybe you wanted it more than they did. And let's move down here because we have the Justice card, the Ten of Wands, and the King of Wands in reverse. Now we've got three kings here. Now, this card here, the Justice card, is about karma. It's about cause and effect. It's about receiving something that was in direct link to something that you have done. Something that you need to take responsibility for. And because it's coming after something that you were possibly deceptive about, that you'd fought for, and you thought you'd won something. Possibly this person was somebody that you'd set your sights on, but it wasn't a real affection. And because possibly that you tried to receive this affection in such a deceptive manner, is this maybe the cause and effect, the karma that is happening for you? And all of the actions that you took have all come back to you. And they're a weight on your shoulder. Again, this is a card about responsibility and obligations. So we have two responsibility cards right after each other, which is underneath the cards about a deceptive plan. So could the karma be coming back to you now? And in looking at the King of Wands in reverse, you can't believe that this is something that's happened, because you deserve this person. You deserve this person to be in your life. And nobody else should be interfering in that. Nobody else should be battling against you. And it could be that your actions at this time are overbearing. And then moving on to the Knight of Wands. We've got three wands here right after each other. And, the Knight of Wands is about leaving behind chaos and arguments and, doing things for your own sake. So have all your actions that have come back to you in a negative way, because this is about justice, and responsibility. So have you maybe been self-righteous in that you feel that your actions were right, and self-serving because you felt that you deserved this person? Now, and moving on to the Eight of Cups and the Fool in reverse, and looking at this Knight of Wands again, that this is about, being self-serving and leaving arguments and, breaking relationships. So it could be that, your actions destroyed a relationship, and is that the success that you had, that you broke apart something? But the thing is that the Eight of Cups is under the Queen of Cups in reverse. So what you thought you were successful in doing, but in reality was just a figment of your imagination, because you didn't really win what you thought you won. You didn't really win this person here. And the thing is that, you're having to realise that there is this illusion there. There is a huge, important part missing of what you had. It wasn't right. And it's something that you are still having to search for. You're having to search for this quality person. And looking at the Fool in reverse, are you maybe feeling that the way that you have acted has been quite reckless, and you've been quite naive to think that this person could actually like you back? Have you left? Because this is about leaving to go in search of something. So have you actually parted from this person? Because you've been naive in thinking that this person likes you. Have you maybe left to go and find someone else who could offer you this quality life? Okay, I'm going to bring these other cards back in, and I think that this is a strong, dominating male significant figure in amongst all of these kings. So it could be that is something that you desire. You desire someone who's strong, someone who's passionate, someone who could protect you, someone that's able to offer you a structure in your life and offer stability, someone who's going to be there for you. And we also have the Five of Cups in reverse. And it could be that, this didn't work. And you've had to let it go, but you can't get past it. You're really struggling to let it go. And it could be that you are beating yourself up with the things that you've done because you wanted it to happen too soon and it didn't work. And you've missed it, you've missed out. And that's what you're finding difficult to get past. Is that why you're maybe feeling a little bit sorry for yourself, that you've lost such a fantastic opportunity in this person? Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Now, that was a reading that is quite hard to get past because it's about something that is about your heart and about battling for something that, is something of quality. And, there is always a risk in things that we do. But there's always the karma. So it's always best to try to act in a just way, to try to stick to truthfulness and integrity. And it's sometimes very difficult when your heart is getting in the way of something that you want. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. That was pretty difficult. Um, and I hope that if there is even just one or two cards in here that are making you think or look about things in a slightly different way, then that is something that this is about. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, and I hope that you have a happy new year, and I'll see you next time. Bye.